Hello, friends. Today, we will see an interesting real story. A paralyzed French millionaire who was in need of personal care hired a young immigrant woman from Africa. He thought that he could pay her a small amount and get all the help that he needed. But what he did unexpect was that this woman would become a very important part of his life. This is their story. It all started when a rich French man named Antoine Boileau became paralyzed from the waist down after a tragic accident. Antoine had always been an active and adventurous person. He loved skiing, scuba diving, and traveling all around the world. But one day, while he was taking a break from work and relaxing at home, he had a bad fall that left him paralyzed. Overnight, his whole life changed. He was no longer able to walk or use his legs, and he needed someone to take care of him at all times. Despite being wealthy, finding the right person to take care of him was not easy. After his accident, Antoine went through a series of caregivers, but none of them stayed for long. Some of them were bored and some were not patient enough with him. But when he placed an ad looking for a personal caregiver, he received an unexpected response. One day, there was a knock at his door, and when he opened it, he saw a young woman standing there. Her name was Nasera Atuguia, and she had come from Mali, Africa, to apply for the position. She was hardworking and determined, and Antoine could tell that she was different from the other applicants, so he hired her. Nazer immediately began working at Antoine's house, and soon he realized that he had made the right decision. She was kind, patient, and attentive, and she quickly learned how to take care of him. Nazer took care of everything, from helping him with daily tasks, like getting dressed, to assisting him with more intimate needs like going to the bathroom. She never complained and always did her job with a smile on her face. But it was not all easy. At first, it was challenging for Nazer to adapt to French culture and language. However, she was a fast learner, and soon she was able to communicate with Antoine and the rest of the family without any problems. Nazer was also very dedicated to her job, and she quickly became an indispensable part of the family. She was the one who helped Antoine to regain some of his independence and live a more fulfilling life despite his condition. Over time, a strong bond developed between them. They talked about their lives, their dreams, and their families. And Antoine was very grateful to have Nazer by his side. Meanwhile, Antoine's family was also very happy with Nazer. They could see how she helped their father and how much joy she brought into his life. Antoine's children, who had initially been skeptical of their father hiring a stranger, soon warmed up to Nazer and began treating her like a member of the family. However, not everyone was happy with the relationship between Antoine and Nazer. Some people in the neighborhood were jealous of Nazer, and they started spreading rumors about her, saying that she was only with Antoine for his money and that she was taking advantage of him. But Nazer didn't let the rumors get to her. She continued to do her job with the same dedication and love. One day, something happened that proved the strength of the bond between Nazer and Antoine. Antoine had an infection in his leg that required medical attention. The doctors told him that he needed to be taken to the hospital as soon as possible. But at that moment, no one was available to take care of him except Nazer. Without hesitation, she called an ambulance and then accompanied him to the hospital. When they arrived at the emergency room, the doctors were surprised by the excellent condition of Antoine. Nazer had taken great care of him and had done everything right. That saved Antoine's life and prevented his condition from worsening. The doctors thanked Nazer for her quick reaction and good care of Antoine, and Antoine was deeply grateful to her for saving his life. From that day on, the rumors in the neighborhood stopped. Everyone realized that Nazer was not only a good caregiver, but a true hero who had saved Antoine's life. Despite the gratitude of Antoine and his family, Nazer never forgot her roots. She was very proud of her African heritage, and she missed her family and friends from Mali. However, she knew that she had made the right decision by coming to France and working for Antoine. She had a good job, a comfortable life, and most importantly, she was making a difference in the life of a man who truly appreciated her. One day, Antoine decided to do something special for Nazer. He wanted to thank her for everything she had done for him and show her how much he appreciated her. He called her into his study and gave her a big envelope. When Nazer opened it, she saw that it was full of money. It was the biggest amount of money she had ever seen in her life. Nazer was very surprised and touched by Antoine's generosity. She couldn't believe that he had given her so much money, but Antoine told her that it was her right and that she deserved it. He told her that she had saved his life and that he would never forget it. Antoine gave her, Nazer was able to change her life. She was able to send money to her family and friends in Mali, buy a house and a car, and have a better quality of life. But even with all the money, Nazer never forgot where she came from. She continued to work for Antoine with the same dedication and love, and their friendship only grew stronger over time. Years passed, and Nazer continued to take care of Antoine with love and dedication. She never complained, even once, and always had a smile on her face. She was a true example of kindness, patience, and perseverance. One day, Antoine passed away peacefully in his sleep. He was very old, and his health was failing. Nazer was very sad to lose her best friend and employer, but she knew that he had lived a good life and that he was in a better place. After Antoine's death, Nazer continued to work for the Boileau family. She helped Antoine's wife and children during their time of grief, and also took care of the house and garden. The Boileau family was very grateful to Nazer for everything she had done for them, not only for taking care of Antoine, but also for being a good friend and confidant. They knew that they owed her a lot, and that without her help, things would have been much more difficult. In conclusion, the story of Nazer and Antoine is a beautiful example of the power of human connection. No matter what differences we may have, we can all find common ground and build meaningful relationships if we are willing to put in the effort. Nazer's story is an inspiration to us all. She showed that with hard work, determination, and a positive attitude, we can achieve our dreams no matter where we come from. She is a true example of kindness, patience, and perseverance, and her legacy will live on in the hearts of everyone who knew her. So friends, what did you think of this touching story? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more such interesting videos. Thanks for watching.